Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
How you're feeling like 25?
No, I'm feeling like 22. Hey, I'm 22. Thank you. बचपन से ना मुझे बर्थडेज मनाने का बड़ा ही शौक है. My parents would throw these epic birthday parties where they would invite the entire neighborhood and literally everyone would show up. The best part about birthdays was going to school because I would get so excited to go to school. I would enter the classroom, everyone will wish me happy birthday, and then in the break, I would get to distribute sweets to my friends. And if I have a favorite friend, I will give an extra sweet to that friend. Then I'm gonna take my best friend to the staff room so that I can distribute sweets to my teachers, and that used to be the best feeling ever. And my mom would bake these delicious birthday cakes with different shapes, comic characters and all, तो मुझे बड़ा मजा आता था, feeling like the main character. But then as you grow up, you realize that the circle becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. But never did I think that I would ever have to associate my birthday with anything sad. I still remember the first time that I ever cried on my birthday, and it was a shitty feeling. I decided that never in my life do I want to feel like this ever again. But then life was like, lol, all the best, good luck having fun. Because the next 2-3 years were really sad as fuck, and I cried on every birthday. Hence the saga of birthdays being a sad event continued. Until I joined college and I was like, I am not gonna let my birthday be another sad event. Yay, main character energy again. Then came 2024, a year of unexpected twists and turns. I was in Bombay and I was feeling very lonely because my best friends had decided to go to Goa on my birthday, and then they cancelled at the last minute. When my friends said that, let's go to Goa, वो बात मेरे जहन में रह गई कि भैंचो, we could have gone to Goa, but because you cancelled at the last minute, now again I'm left feeling sad. And I was like, I do not want to be sad on my birthday. So I decided that I am gonna go on a solo trip to Goa, because where else can you go, right? But then one night I just decided that let me just fucking book the tickets. जब जो होगा देखा जाएगा. वैसे तो I might look like a very strong independent woman who knows what the fuck she is doing, but trust me, honestly मैं बड़ी ही फट्टू हूँ. Solo trip के नाम पे मेरी बहुत फट्टी है यार, because I'm gullible as fuck. I believe anyone and everyone. So me going to Goa on a solo trip is the worst decision that I can ever make. फिर भी मैंने जोश में कर तो लिया book tickets. So I went for a dinner with my friend and he asked me, so finally what did you decide for your birthday? And I was like, listen, I booked the tickets. He's like, then? I was like, पर रहूंगी कहाँ वो मुझे नहीं पता. Then he's like, are you mad? Listen, either you cancel your tickets and be with me here, or तू जा, you book where you're gonna stay. As a cancel though I can't do, it's a non-refundable ticket, so I have to book somewhere. I knew hostel prices do not fluctuate overnight, so it was a hostel ही book करना पड़ेगा. So रात के नशे में he's like, just book it, do not think so much, and मैंने भी book कर लिया. I was like, okay, I'm finally going. So I was all excited and I did not tell anybody. किसी को भैंचोद नहीं बताया था. I decided that the moment they are gonna call me to wish me on my birthday, I was like, surprise motherfuckers, I am in Goa. I went, सब कुछ हो गया, check-in वगैरह सब हो गया, and I just had to wait for my boarding. Then I went to get a pint of beer. Just when I was gonna board, I received a call from my mom. And I was like, I have to dodge it because right now I can't. I'm already gonna board. And then I did not receive her call. And by then I was in like a light bus, so I was feeling myself. Then I see her text on WhatsApp ki bhai, wherever the fuck you are, be available for the next 2 days. I was like, what the fuck does she mean by that? तो मेरी थोड़ी फट गई. So I called her up. I'm like, what's up? Why do you want me to be free? And then she is like, what's your itinerary for the next 2 days? Like, don't do anything, and also take छुट्टी from your class. मत जा कहीं पे, 2 दिन के लिए तू छुट्टी ले ले. I was like, why? Why will I take छुट्टी? Then she's like, because I'm planning on coming. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, because you were cribbing so much about being alone on your birthday. I decided that I'm gonna come and surprise you and stay with you for 2 days. I was like, what? उधर मेरा announce हो रहा है, final boarding call for blah 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 blah, and I was like, man, क्या करूँ? My buzz was also wearing off, and I was like very emotional. Then I had a meltdown in the public. I started crying. उसके बाद I was thinking कि मैं क्या करूँ, उनको बोल दूँ कि नहीं, because if she already booked the tickets, I am fucked. Then I asked her, did you already book the tickets? And she told me yes. I was like, why the fuck did you book your tickets? Because I am going to Goa. She's like, what? And she's like, what the fuck do you keep doing? You always lie to us. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna come to Mumbai and I'm gonna take you ऐसे घर पे. You're grounded. Mom is on full rage mode. She's like, you're always lying. I can't trust you for anything. Blah, 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 blah. And I also got all irritated. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? My buzz is wearing off. And I just cut the call. I was like, listen, I'm gonna call you later. I also lied to her saying that I went with my friends who she doesn't even know about. It's like, अच्छा फिर उनके number दे. And I was like, okay fine, I'll give you their numbers. And किसी एक दोस्त का number दे दिया, उसको मैंने call किया. फिर भाई अगर मेरी मम्मी का ऐसा call आए तो please tell her कि I am with you. उसको भी घंटा कुछ नहीं पता, उसको उस टाइम पे पता चला कि मैं ये सब बकचोदी कर रही हूँ. देन शी इज लाइक ओके ओके हैव फन. देन आई स्विच्ड ऑफ माई फोन. आई वेंट. क्या करती, बोर्डिंग के लिए बुला रहे तो मुझे जाना ही पड़ता. देन आई वेंट. That 1 hour was the most stressful hour of my life. I was like अभी फ़ोन ऑन होने के बाद मुझे नहीं पता क्या जूते और चप्पल मिलेंगे. पता चला मम्मी भी गोवा आ गई होगी. So then I was like okay cool, क्या ही कर सकते हैं, किस्मत अपनाना पड़ेगा. It was like once I reach the place then I'm gonna tell her whatever the fuck is up. अभी मुझे लोड चाहिए ही नहीं. So I booked my cab and everything. And one thing that's the scariest about Goa is रात को काफ़ी अंधेरा होता है. There's legit no street light. So for me to reach to the venue from the airport took me 1 hour. 1 hour of no connectivity. I was thinking कि बहनचोद इस रास्ते पे अगर मेरा मर्डर भी हो गया, nobody is gonna find my dead body because कोई नहीं है. Literally it was only my cab that was going at that area and there's no connectivity. I cannot connect to the internet. मेरी फट के 4 हो गई थी because I was like तो झूठ बोल के आई हूँ, ऊपर से if I die here it's gone. Remnants भी नहीं मिलेंगे मेरे बॉडी के. But after that I was like हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ के I was like please 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 अगर मैं अभी सही सलामत पहुँच गई तो मैं कभी झूठ नहीं बोलूँगी. ये सब मन्नत मांगने लगी. And I finally reached the venue. Once I reached the venue, of course I called her and I was like ये बकचोदी. Eventually she also calmed down because she knows अभी कांड हो ही गया. You can't do anything more about it. So then she finally asked me, but you know I know you have gone alone. ये कोई दोस्त वोस्त नहीं गया. I was like yeah, I had to accept the fact. क्या ही करती अभी. Then she's like listen whatever, just go and have fun. I was like okay yes. फिर उसके बाद there was literally nobody because I reached pretty late. I mean गोवा के स्टैंडर्ड से 1 o'clock is not late, but हॉस्टल के स्टैंडर्ड से it was late. So कोई इंसान नहीं था. रिसेप्शन में एक बंदा था जिससे मैंने बहुत बात करी पर उसको रत्ती भर की इंटरेस्ट नहीं थी मेरे से बात करने में. So I was like okay where are the community people? I mean कोई है नहीं इधर क्या. But then luckily I met one guy जिसके साथ ऐसे बातों में ही because he also wanted chewing gum, I also wanted chewing gum. So ऐसे हमारी च्विंगम के बेसिस पे दोस्ती बन गई. एंड लेटर आई फाउंड आउट दैट ही इज अ फ्रेंड ऑफ फ्रेंड. ही इज फ्रेंड ऑफ माई बेस्ट फ्रेंड. तो आई वाज लाइक ठीक है बंदा सही है, एक दोस्त तो मिल गया. देन आई वाज लाइक ठीक है सॉर्टेड. अभी आई वोंट बी कंप्लीटली स्ट्रेंडेड देयर. I'd rather be alone in Goa celebrating my birthday than be in my stupid PG back in Bombay. So I was fine with it. उसके बाद he told me that listen I'm going to a party ऐसे करके with my friends, do you want to come? I was like of course नेकी और पूछ. And I went to Goa during monsoon. So भाई बारिश ही हो रही थी. Although I did not mind so much because मेरा intention यही था कि मैं बैठ के chill ही मारूंगी. तो it's not like मेरे को घूमना था. I just did not want to be alone in a fucking PG in Bombay. So I was like rather be alone by the beach, right? And finally it was evening time and he's like abhi chalte hai bhai, otherwise you're gonna miss that party. And we went. So I was having the time of my life because log bolte hain ki be aware of strangers, but the kind of strangers that I have met on this trip have been the most amazing people that I've ever met in my life. I mean इतने comforting लोग कहाँ मिलते हैं बहनचोद. कभी even your friends cannot give you the kind of comfort that these strangers gave it to me. I was feeling like the main character again. I was feeling so safe and comfortable in their company. My birthday was epic. सब कुछ इतना सही चलने के बाद एक थिंग तो आई डेफिनेटली रियलाइज्ड दैट जीवन में तुमको कौन कहाँ मिल जाए तुमको लिटरली नहीं पता. Sometimes the biggest thing that you can do for yourself is taking that leap of faith. Because genuinely life can be full of surprises. You never know what amazing thing is coming for you. You just have to take that risk and trust me, it's worth it. The kind of strangers that I met on this solo trip have given me a truckload of memories that I will never forget. They made me realize that human beings are kind and empathetic. I consider myself the luckiest person alive. It just makes me realize that we spend so much of our time analyzing and planning that we do not end up doing the thing. Sometimes I think it's just okay not to think anything and take the leap of faith and do the fucking thing. Doing is always greater than planning. Trust me, it is. इस ट्रिप से पहले I thought that I had solo life all figured out. I was like, hey, I like being by myself. I enjoy my own company. I was wrong. I stayed alone because I had no choice. I stayed alone because I thought maybe that is not the right kind of company, so I have to stay alone. But no, इस ट्रिप के बाद इतना मेरा दिमाग ऐसा खुल गया कि now I make time for things that genuinely benefit me and are good for my mental health. And now being by myself and staying alone is a choice. It's a conscious choice that I make from time to time because I get to calm down and gather my thoughts and then just celebrate life by being this amazing self that I am. Every fucking individual is. So bottom line yahi hai ki YOLO. You only live once. So go and take that solo trip. If you were looking a sign from the universe, this is a sign from the universe. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll come again with another amazing video. This was a very personal story that I wanted to share, because sometimes you're just looking for a chance. So if this video by any chance can be that little ray of hope for you, I'm glad if it is. Until then, like, share, comment, subscribe, because I come up with new videos every probably alternate day. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Namaste.